What is going on, guys? Beyond the Break Collectors here, back with another video. We're going through our latest purchases that we've made over the last week or so on eBay through ComC, DC Sports, and other consignment and sellers throughout eBay. Primarily through auction. A few of them went through best offer, but for the most part, we like to purchase all through auctions, trying to get good deals while buying in bulk as well. So 45 cards here, that we will be going through. After this, we'll go through how many are we willing to send through PSA, and then go through our latest round of PSA submissions that we will be utilizing for its latest special currently on PSA. So we'll start out with we did pick this up. I got this for 15 bucks. You know, PSA 9, Michael Bridges Silver Prism Select. Rookie, 15 bucks sound pretty cheap to me, especially when we are buying in bulk. Obviously with basketball kind of winding down, his career has kind of been overshadowed, but he's had a really solid career so far. I'm pretty excited for him. He's on the Nets right now, so we'll hold on to this, but thought $15 for this is a pretty good deal. After that, we we'll go through our typical orders that we like to buy, our latest round of what we've been looking for. As I'm sure some of you are well aware, a lot of the orders a lot of the players that we look to buy are a lot of well-known names, low-numbered parallels, refractors, whatnot. So here we'll start with the Court Kings. Damian Lillard. This is out of 49. This is a Leaf Limited Alex Rodriguez. His cards, this is out of 100 too. His cards are fairly cheap, what I found. I find they're a little undervalued. Obviously with the steroids, kind of hurt his career and diminished his chance of getting the Hall of Fame. But still, one of the top players, if not, top 10, top 5 all-time players, according to numbers. So found his cards are pretty undervalued. This is a refractor. I think we got this for $2 or $3. 1998 all top shortstops. Here's a Paul Pierce out of 2000 SP Authentic. Juan Soto Titan out of 299 with the Panini. Obviously, we know with baseball they don't have the licensing, so no logos. But just as Juan Soto's been tearing it up this year and low number out 299, thought it was a good pickup. Here's a Stephon Diggs orange rookie refractor. Julio Rodriguez Topps Chrome refractor. This is a Kevin Durant out of 50 from the 2017 Panini Prism. Thought this is a cool Richard Hamilton. Really loved this year. Panini Prism. This is a Rip Hamilton out of 350. Thought it was a cool little color match. Tony Gonzalez Topps Chrome. This is not numbered, but it is a blue refractor. Ken Griffey Jr. Bowman Chrome 2009, I believe, refractor. San Diego Chargers Phillip Rivers Topps Chrome X-Fractor. Been buying a lot of this set, although it is real challenging, I will say. Obviously, with all the green back and the black front, it is challenging to potentially send to PSA. Here's a Julio Rodriguez logo fractor, another one of those Topps Chrome Gold Cups. Joe Burrow out of 99 Donruss Elite. His cards have been fairly cheap, obviously with the 2 injuries in his career. He's kind of diminished his returns, but been kind of stacking up, hoping that he has a big comeback this year. Here's an underclassman Eddie George Topps Chrome refractor. If you guys know us, we love the late 90s, early 2000 refractors. We'll try to buy them up as much as possible to potentially gem. Next stack, here's a Topps Chrome 21st Century Alex Rodriguez refractor. Like I said, his cards are fairly cheap in my eyes, undervalued. Here's a Brett Favre Own the Game Perfect Spiral refractor. Another X-Fractor from that same Topps Chrome. This is a Larry Fitzgerald X-Fractor. A Tua Height Prism. I think this is out of 49. Been trying to buy as much football as possible if I can. With football season kind of on the rise. We'll be here before you know it. Here's a Brandon Ingram red, Panini Prism red. It's not number mosaic, but rookie of Brandon Ingram. He's had a pretty solid career. I think if he gets on a contender, his value will go up. Here's a LeBron James purple and green select, not numbered. Really love this card. Panini Prism, Russell Wilson blue Pulsar, not numbered. This is his second year card from the 2013 set. Here's a Mike Evans from the Phoenix set. I'm not really sure what you would call it, but it is out of 50. He's had quite the career, Hall of Fame if you ask me. Manny Machado yellow from the Logo Fractor Topps Chrome out of 75. Antoine Winfield Jr. just signed a huge contract extension with the Bucks. I believe it's the highest paid for a D-back. This is his rookie holo from Optic. Here's an interesting one. This was out of 50. I think I got this for $2 or $3. This is a Justin Blackmon press pass authentics. You know, obviously his career in the NFL did not pan out the way it was, but if you remember him at Oklahoma State, the man was top receiver, and when he did play in the NFL, he showed he could play. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out in the NFL, but for $2 on card auto out of 50, I figured I'd take the risk. Here's a Quinn Richardson Signature Series auto. Don't think this is numbered, but he had a pretty good career. The one thing I will keep in mind is I probably should have read that a little closer. Donruss, not Donruss Optic. It is paper, so those are a little bit more challenging. We try to avoid buying those if we can. This is a Leaf certified Alex Rodriguez red. This is out of 100. So I thought this was a nice low number card when he was on the Yankees. I believe this was 2007, 2008. Last stack here, a Joel Embiid. This is from the new Select series, out of 175. I'm not really sure what you would call this. Here's another cheap auto we bought. Juwan Howard, coach for Michigan. I believe actually he's not there anymore, but part of that Fab Five. He had a pretty long career in the NBA, so I figured this was a cheap auto pickup. You guys know us as well. We love Topps Finest, especially the early 2000s. I couldn't resist for $1. Dontrell Willis, Refractor. I just love this set so much. Hopefully it gems or we can send it to PSA. Just your basic base Bobby Witt. I think I got this for $1 in a bundle package. Rawlings Gold Glove Award Ichiro is a refractor from the 2006 set, I believe. This is an Aaron Rodgers Green Ice Fireworks Panini Prism. Nice little color match there. Kevin Garnett Holo Fame. Again, bought this in a bundle here. Don't know much about the Holo Fame set, but we'll look into that and see if it's gradable from Upper Deck. Another refractor Coast to Coast Sean Marion. I don't think he got in the Hall, but I think he will eventually. Nice little refractor. Alonzo Mourning Postman Topps Chrome refractor. Really like this card. This is the Fractal Steph Curry Fast Break. Another Fast Break Prism Break Steph Curry from Prism. Out of 300, Topps Finest Mike Trout. Bobby Witt Jr. Topps Chrome Gold Cup refractor. A Stadium Club Chrome Troy Aikman refractor. This is a Christian McCaffrey part of that Phoenix set. I believe this is out of 340. A Michael Jordan StarQuest Blue. Not numbered or anything, just base. And then lastly, again, make sure you're checking this. I thought it was the Topps Chrome. This is a paper, but this is that Juan Soto. I'm not sure what you'd call that. The parallel here, but from the 2023 Topps set series. So yeah, we'll go through this stack. Like I said, 45 cards we purchased last week or so. Go through the stack. We'll go through and see which ones are gradable, and then also touch on ones why we're not sending, reasons why, whether it's damaged or what we saw on the card. Okay, so went through the stack of 45 cards, sifted through, plucked out ones that we will send for grading, ones that are gradable, and then ones that we will not be sending, and just explain why. So start off with the pack, the pile that we won't be sending, but these are gradable. Now, out of the 45 cards we sent, 25 we feel are gradable at some point. We won't be sending all of them in one order, as due to the in-season sports, we like to kind of focus on those ones like basketball. It's kind of winding down. We'll hold off grading them for another time. And then we'll go through ones that we won't be grading. So this is the pack this is the pile that are gradable that we just won't be setting just yet. Again, we'll hold off until their season comes back around, or we just don't feel like it's a Gem 10 just yet. We might hold off and throw it into another order if need be. So Paul Pierce out 2000 was clean. This, a little bit left to right, so we're going to hold on to that. Again, throw that maybe into another pile, another order if we need be. Same for here. We are trying to send some football cards in for grading, but this one I think is just a little too left to right. So going to hold on to it, maybe again put it into another order. Same for this. Didn't really feel confident setting this one just yet, but we'll hold on to that. And then the rest are basketball, so we're gonna be holding on to these. These were all clean, no issues here. But Kevin Durant, the Rip Hamilton, Embiid, Kevin Garnett, this looked real clean, which was nice to see. Both Steph Curry's were real clean, super happy about that. And then the refractors from Postman, Alonzo Mourning, and the Sean Marion. So those are clean. Like I said, 25 cards out of the 45 came back gradable. So, 55%, that's usually where we like to be, touch a little bit around 65, 55% if we'd like it, or we'd like to see that from a bulk order submission. For ones we will be sending to get graded this go around, 13 cards. The Larry Fitzgerald X-Fractor, this looked pretty clean in my eyes, no major issues. Again, with the green, we're hoping for a 9. Obviously a 10 we would like to see. I just think for these it's a little tougher. But we will send this to get grading. Centering looked great. Surface looked great too. The Julio logo fractor. Centering looked great. Everything else looked clean. The Joe Burrow out of 99 from the Donruss Elite. Clean. The upperclassman Eddie George refractor. Clean. The Alex Rodriguez refractor. Clean. Brett Favre refractor clean. Machado out of 75. Centering looked good. A little bit left top to bottom, but I've graded plenty of these to know that sometimes PSA will let that slide. It will fit in their, in their criteria and gem. The Mike Evans out of 50 was clean. Was really excited about this. Russell Wilson, saw no issues here. I did a little research too. It looked like at first top to bottom, a little bit heavier, but other 10s I saw showed a similar discrepancy, so I don't think it's much of anything, but everything else looked clean there. These are extremely tough from a surface, the hollows, but everything out of this looked clean. Centering looked great too. Was really excited about this one, the Troy Aikman refractor, especially with the darker borders and edges and corners. Everything looked clean there, no issues there. Same with these two, both clean. Centering looked great for the Bobby Witt, no issues there. So, setting these order in for the Modern Special out of 13, out of 13 cards. Won't be sending in this stack, and I'll just touch on these real quick. Won't go through exactly what's wrong with them, but a lot of them are just more surface issues, back issues, especially with some of these darker corners. Some of these, again, we want to make sure we're getting a 10. It's just not worth sending in if we see a 9 or an 8. Here you can kind of see already that corner's it's a problem with these paper cards. So yeah, won't be sending these in. Centering issues, surface issues, corner issues, all the stuff. This Michael Jordan you can see already, like the whitening up top there. So we'll not be sending these in. Now we'll go through some of these that we won't be sending in and why. Starting out with this Christian McCaffrey. Initially had this in as a, as one we would send in. The further you look into it, you can kind of see this corner. I think it is this corner. Oh, it's this corner here. This corner is uneven. You can kind of see in the light there. It's kind of been bent a little bit, not sure, pressed down, but definitely why you want to take another look if you can. Really look at those corners. I just found that when you put it in, in the glare, you could see it clearly that it's definitely bent, or at least someone's nail went in, probably plucking it out of a top loader or whatnot. But wanted to show that one as one where you really need to look into these. These other ones were pretty clear why we're not sending. The Griffey, everything looked great, but if you turn it over, the one corner, just too much whitening for me on the corner here, so we'll not be sending in. Pretty bummed about that. The Tua out of 49, another one I was a little bummed about, but it was pretty clear why we would not be sending in. You can see here just a long divot going through the back of this card. That's a shame. I think there's another one up here. Yeah, nice fingernail imprint or whatnot. So, real shame there. Won't be sending in. The Brandon Ingram red mosaic. Just another one where corners, edges, you can see whitening down below, whitening in this corner, so just wear and tear over the years, it looks like. Nothing major other than that, but again, one that we want to make sure we're hoping to get a better chance out of 10. This one, centering looked great, surface looked great, like the usual, but of course when you look in the back, I'm not sure what happened here, and I'm not sure if you guys can see in the camera, but there's like black smudging. I don't know why it's not coming in the camera. Yeah, right there. You guys see that black smudge? Yeah, right there, all under there. It's up here too, I guess, just from a lighting view, you can't see it, but real bummed about that. I'm not sure where that could come from. Someone potentially eating, or maybe it looks like Sharpie. I tried rubbing it really hard with a cloth, and nothing was coming out. So unfortunately, we'll not be sending that in. I'm not even sure what that would grade if I were to send that in. The Tony Gonzalez, again, like a lot of these I was a little bummed about, but centering was great, surface was great. And then you go through the back here, and just another long indent across the back here. So obviously the biggest thing here is always check the back. Don't just assume the front is good, don't assume that the back is good as well. That's where a lot of issues. This one, more just surface scratches, a lot of surface scratches. You can see one going across here, a bunch right here. A lot of these, especially these older refractors, just real sensitive. So that was unfortunate. Really wanted to hopefully get a gem on that one. This one looked clean, a little bit of whitening up top here, and then you look in the back and just whitening all along the edges here, so something to look out for. So we'll not be saying that one. And then lastly, the Justin Blackmon out of 50 auto, one being the infamous 3 dots, dimples, whatever you want to call them. You see it right there. Got some dimples there, and then on the back here, another white corner. So both darker corners showed some whitening. So unfortunately, we'll not be setting that in as well. All right, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Trying to grow our channel. We will be creating new content throughout every single week. Hopefully have a handful of orders at PSA currently. Unfortunately, it seems to be, a lot of them seem to be just going through assembly just now, so we'll hopefully have them back sooner than later. But again, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please leave some comments. Love to interact with you guys in the comments section. If you have any ideas or if you notice anything in the videos, please let me know. Until next time, peace.